Hey guys, if you watch my Instagram account, Primered is Best, I was telling you I'm going to try to clean up this steering wheel a little bit from the junkyard at K&K Salvage Yard in Madisonville, Tennessee. This steering wheel was just about off in my hand, so I really couldn't pass it up. I don't see, as I said earlier, I don't see any gouges in it. I did find one little spot that doesn't bother me really. Well, I'll show it to you here in a minute. In the meantime, I've used a little bit of this stuff called Awesome. You can get it at the dollar store, Dollar General. I think it's dollar store for $1, obviously. Got this little bitty screwdriver here, and I've been going around the rim. I just done a little bit because I was wanting to show you what I was doing. Getting all this gunk off here. And I got my screwdriver and I loosened up all this mess down in here, and that's what all this stuff is here. Just plain old 40 plus years of let's see, I think this came off of 77, so 87, 97, 2007, 40 plus years of grime. So I'm going to dump this out here. Golly, it's a bunch of it. Anyway, I don't know if this will be a success or not, but I used to do this stuff all the time, but I always use different products. Today, as I said, I'm using this Awesome. I got me some real coarse steel wool, and if I can get it broke loose from the steel wool here, you'll see some Scotch-Brite. Got a little brush here, and of course I've got my screwdriver and a few paper towels. So this is the horn button. Anyway, I sprayed a little bit right here of Awesome and used this little brush here, and it seemed to work okay. Get it out in the sun so you can see the difference. And I just played with it there a little bit. But this is a very, very used steering wheel. See how the grain here, it's not here anymore. But as I said, it's 40 plus years of driving. 45, I guess. 45 years of driving, or close to it. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm fixing to, well, let me do this first. I'm going to wet this thing down with some Awesome. I'm in the sun, so it's going to probably evaporate about as quick as I can get it on here. Well, the reason I got 2 bottles of this stuff, so maybe you can see what I'm doing. I'm not an expert on anything. I'm sure there are better ways to do it, but this is the way I do it. Hang on, I gotta have 2 hands. Hang on. Okay, guys, I've went around the steering wheel a little bit. It needs to be gone over again. I'm just showing you what I'm doing while this is still damp, and this little ring in this steering wheel here is what I'll call it. I'm gonna get my screwdriver. I wish my wife was here to video this, but she's not. My neighbor, her back went out, so my wife has offered to take her to the doctor, and because she's unable to drive, so I'm having to do this by myself. So Mrs. PIB is not with me at the moment. Well, I'm going to have 2 hands, so hang on. Okay, this is what has come out. I don't know if you can see this or not. Just going around the rim of this steering wheel trying to get this stuff out. I was trying to do it while it was still wet, so I need to dry it off. Hang on. Okay, guys, apologize for the mower. There's my neighbor's mowing, but this is it. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not going on the truck. It's going to make them auctions or anything. So, let's see. I was going to show you that before I forget it. There was a little small gouge somewhere, but now I can't find it. As you can see, the steering wheel is pretty dang nasty, but I'm going to see what I can do. I don't know where that gouge went. It was just a little bitty. I guess it's so small I can't find it, but well, it's beside the point. Anyway, I'm going to get this Scotch-Brite and this steel wool and this Awesome, and I'm going to go all over this steering wheel, getting the years of dirt and just sitting out in the weather because the windshield was broke. So wish me luck and we'll see what it turns out like. Hang on. Okay guys, this is what I got done so far. I've been scrubbing for a few minutes with this coarse steel wool. I'm still using this awesome and a scrub brush and the screwdriver going around the grooves. But like I said, none of my stuff's going to Barrett Jackson, so I mean, all I really want to achieve is to get it looking decent and have my dirt on here, you know, grime, I guess what I'm saying. So this will be good enough. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next in just a minute. Okay guys, I've got this steering wheel about as clean as I'm going to get it. You could do a better job, but this is good enough for me, for my uses for it. So I've cleaned up these horn buttons as well. This is the best one, I think, so I'm going to wind up putting it on. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use this stuff right here, Meguiar's Endurance tire gel. I'm going to put it on this sponge. Well, I'll get the camera over here and I'll show you. I'm going to put it on this sponge. I'm going to wipe it all over the steering wheel and let it set overnight. Then I'll get some paper towels tomorrow and I'll wipe it off, and it should look pretty good. But I'll pause this here and we'll see what it looks like in a second. Hang on. Okay, I don't know if you can tell a difference or not, but can you see the difference? I'm just rubbing it all over the steering wheel. And believe it or not, if I let this thing set overnight, or a few hours, but I'm just going to let it set overnight. It's no big deal. I'll get a rag tomorrow and I'll go over it, and it won't be sticky or anything. Kind of hard to do this with one hand, so please forgive me. Anyway, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Going over every little spot to try to make it look as good as I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just look decent. Okay, I'll get back with you in a minute when I get it done. See you in a bit. Okay guys, I'm going to call this one done as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, this is the way I do it. You know, it's just what I do. So this is my method of doing it. As you can see, it's kind of shiny. I'm going to let this soak overnight in the garage, and then tomorrow I'll get a rag or a paper towel or something. I'll wipe off any excess from this. But it's you know, it's like tire shine, so it's pretty much going to look like this. But just thought I'd show you what I'm doing. It looks a whole lot better than it did, doesn't it? So it's not going to be sticky either. So just so you know, this is my experiences with it. I'm not recommending it. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not getting sponsored. I'm not nothing. I'm just telling you what I do to clean up my steering wheels, because I'm going to be using this one. So I kind of needing it. So I'm just going to make it look as best that I can before I put it on the truck. So this is it. I think it looks a whole lot better than it did before. It's not perfect, but it's going to have my grimy hands on it instead of somebody else's, I guess. Anyway, enough of that. It's a well-worn wheel, so you know, it is what it is. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. It's not nothing much, but I'm just showing you what I do to clean up steering wheels, and I'll let you know how it turns out. I'll show you when I get it on the truck. Okay, y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm also on Instagram, Primer This Best, and I'm on Facebook, Primer This Best. Of course, you're watching YouTube, Primer This Best, but I have a second channel as well called Man on a Budget. If you would subscribe to both, I sure would appreciate it. Tell your friends, and if you want to really help me out, I sure would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. Y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. I'll see y'all later.